and welcome back to the Mr. Brad Worden Show. And I know I'm running my week of the 7 Days of Trouble Bubble, but I was talking to a bonus video from two people. From Awesome Sauce, who wants to taunt me by doing this, which makes me grossed out just thinking about it. And seriously, V8, now that I've had it again since I've been a kid and my 500th subscriber episode, it probably is on the top of my list for grossest things. Probably that and bugs. I mean, it's like higher than dark chocolate, coffee, tomatoes. I mean, it's just super duper gross. I was hardly even able to swallow any in that 500th edition. And meanwhile, my camera person talked me into this. So we were out and about a little bit today, and we stopped at an Asian market and a Mexican grocery store market. And I was looking for spicy stuff. I found a few pretty good buys. But when I got to the end of the Mexican market, we said we were looking for the hottest, spiciest things we could find. And the one girl said habaneros, which were in the back, which were pretty good looking habaneros. And then the guy comes along, who's I think the manager of the store, and he says, "Oh, here, this is the hottest thing we have." So it's this sauce. It looks like it should be drank as a juice because it has one of those like Kid Kat bottles on. So maybe I'll have to partake in that. But he said it had goat pepper, and I thought he said ghost pepper, and I'm like, well, that's a pretty solid sauce if it has ghost pepper in it. But he's like, no, goat pepper. So I'm like, what's a goat pepper? I've never heard of a goat pepper. So we looked it up, and it's like kind of almost like between a hot habanero and a Scotch bonnet pepper. That's at least what it said when I looked it up, but it is its own pepper, a goat pepper, and you can see tons of seeds in it. I took a whiff of it, but I didn't try it. It smells like it has a good amount of heat in it, so I might have to drink down a little in my little drink bottle of it.
Es mucho amarillo.
Yeah, the camera person's going to have to pronounce it for me because she's the Spanish a little more fluent than I.
It's Don Carlos. It's Don Carlos. Salsa de chile. Cabra amarillo.
Okay.
It's a yellow pepper. That's what it's saying, a yellow goat pepper.
So on here it says a lot, only 5. So they've been making this, I guess, and he said that he grows the goat peppers, but they aren't ready yet, and he's like, nobody that he knows even wants to try them. He says they're so hot, but I'm like, do you have any? And he's like, not ready. Obviously, the season is very delayed here where we live, so his peppers are not ready yet this year, but maybe I'll stop back later in the season. All right, so I do not really want to watch, smell, taste, have anything to do with this.
Yep.
So good luck, Awesome Sauce.
It has vegetable juice, tomatoes, carrots, celery, beets, parsley, lettuce, spinach, and some like weird watercress thing.
She's never had this before.
I've never. It's gluten free.
Oh, I'm just thinking about it giving me the EBGs. Oh, I can't even watch. I honestly can't watch that.
I'm filling up that far. I don't trust to fill it up that far.
You can always have more if you want.
I know, I can have more. 3, 2, 1. Not too bad.
Oh, I smell it. The smell's making me ill.
You want some?
Get away. Get away.
Actually pretty good.
You could fill it up and have some more.
Has a bit of a weird flavor, but it's not too bad.
A bit of a weird flavor. It's mortifying, horrifying flavor.
It's not that bad.
Never ever tried the V8 if you know it's good for you.
It's good.
It's healthy, but it's not really
Some
good
people drink
for
it
you.
in the morning with breakfast, with eggs.
Oh, it won't go in good with anything.
You can use the beets.
All right, well, here we go.
Interesting.
gonna finish cracking it. My camera person already cracked it for a smell before,
Ooh,
but I
wow,
better
that's a strong flavor.
finish breaking this.
Strong flavor this V8.
This is gonna be a hot sauce. So it's a sauce, but look at the kind of top it is. It's got a nice little drinky top. So since nobody else is gonna be probably partaking in this,
Just tug it. You can still smell
I know
it.
this is gonna be hot because I can smell the strong.
Wow, that's a strong flavor.
Here we go.
How spicy is it? Are you good?
You're drinking it like a juice.
Spicy? How spicy is
The
that?
heat's the building.
Does that have capsaicin in it?
It's probably as advertised. Probably like a habanero heat. It's not super duper hot, but hot enough. Alright. We'll stop there just because I don't know what's in store for me tomorrow after the trouble bubble. But after that, I have a pretty good burn. This again was the hottest they had. Heat value probably at like 2 to 3-ish for chili hot. Obviously, average person won't want to be doing that. Probably add it. Flavor's pretty good. It would be a good one to add anything Mexican, like tacos, fajitas, burritos.
That'd be a salsa. It is a salsa. It is a salsa.
Yeah, technically it's a salsa de chili, even more than a sauce, even though it's really
It's a chili salsa.
really pretty thin.
But that's not unusual.
No.
And
All right, the burn is solid. The burn's solid. It's got that strong tongue burn that a habanero pod would give you, similar to that.
it'd be interesting to give him, like, have him give you one of the goat peppers, and then you give him like a super hot.
Yeah.
Because you said he can handle a lot of heat.
I definitely drink this over this
I would
any
drink
day.
this over this any day.
I want to see you finish that V8.
All right. On a good night, maybe I'd go for it and try and down this all, but like I said, I do not want to put this on my stomach with the uncertainty of what's going to come on day 5 of the Trouble Bubble Training Challenge. So, all right. And that stuff I still smell. That stuff freaks me out.
Do you need a little V8 in that little bag of yours?
Smelly,
Do
smelly.
not. Do
Smell.
not.
Smell it.
Oh, that is so. It is so bad. It is so bad. It's like on the top 3
I seriously don't
of
like the
worst
celery
things
flavor.
I have
flavor.
literally ever eaten in my or
The
drank
beets,
in my
the
life.
beets flavor. If the beets flavor was out of there, I would seriously like it.
Maybe
but
even number 1. I don't know.
the beets flavor is just gross added to it. I don't like.
All
beets.
right. Well, Awesome Sauce survived the V8. I definitely would not have survived drinking that much
The
of
beets
it.
are just gross in the drink.
And for the first time, sauce with goat pepper, as they call it in English. And it was good. Flavor was pretty good. Like I said, you could, if you had this, you could add it to it. But yeah,
Yes.
he I guess.
For the flavor, I would say this would be a maybe like a.
Family makes it out of Honduras, I guess. said, and then he grows them too here in our state. But all right. Anyway, this was a bonus. We'll be back tomorrow with day 5 of Trouble Bubble. We'll see you next time.